Adams, and my story is called Nonexistent Happiness. I suppose it began 3 years ago, the fighting. I don't exactly remember what started it all, but since then, my parents can't even look at each other without getting angry. School this year was pretty okay. It gave me a place to escape the tension that coated our home. But now summer has begun. For most, this is the best time of the year, a time of relaxation and fun. My summers are anything but. A sigh escapes my lips, breaking through my reverie. My mother looks up from the sink to meet my eyes. "Is everything okay?" she asks, her eyebrows pinching together. I just nod and smile. Both are painful. Mom goes back to the dishes, and I go back to reading. I was so wholly absorbed in my book that I didn't notice my dad coming home from work. Mom does. She nods tersely at him as he trots to where I sit. Dad, of course, ignores my mom and instead talks to me. "How's summer treating you, Pumpkin?" he grins. "Good," I manage to get out. "Don't badger her, Thomas," my mother demands, glaring at my father with an intensity that could shatter glass. He rolls his eyes. "What do you call what you do all day?" he grumbles. Oh no, it was coming. My stomach begins to roil as I shrink down into my seat. Right on time, the fighting begins. Some words spoken harsh and loud, others quiet and deadly, but all are hurtful. All made my heart ache. Soon I had had enough. I just couldn't take it anymore. Silently, with purpose, I stalk out of the room. They didn't even bat an eye. Tears form all too soon as I think of other times, happier times. Would they ever come again? Every time my parents had made up, I thought, wow, everything will go back to normal now. But that was a foolish hope. A foolish hope from a foolish girl. Slowly, I set my book down and head outside. The door gives a protesting whine as I close it. Behind me, my parents' voices boom, echoing in my mind. I lay down in the dewy grass to listen, not to the yelling, but to the soft voice of nature. The swaying, creaking trees, the pale blue sky, the call of the birds. No matter how hard I try, I can't block out their argument. Even if they stopped, I would still hear them. A frown tugs at the corner of my lips as I sink down into the grass. The dew soaks into my jeans as a thought occurs to me. When was the last time I had been happy? Probably since my family had been. Desperation creeps up my spine, but I toss my head as if to rid myself of it. I was okay. I was okay. I was okay. Did it matter, though? Happiness was overrated anyway. A lie, and I knew it too. But maybe if I could just pretend, then I could convince myself I was okay, whole, human, happy. Silence meets my ears. Their fighting had ceased at last. But I didn't feel like moving. I felt safe here, and maybe even slightly joyful. It won't last, I remind myself. But if I keep moving, keep fighting, keep pretending, then I would survive the summer. I didn't need happiness for that. All I needed was to believe in myself. So as I stare at the ever-changing blue sky, I allow myself to smile. No matter what my parents did or said, I knew I could make it through. I had to.